Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Did you all have a good Christmas? For those that celebrate, I hope you had a lovely day with your family or friends or furry friends. Not all of us are fortunate enough to be surrounded by family. So for those of you who had to spend it alone, for whatever reason, I am sending you a big hug. Anyway, I just wanted to show you some Christmas gifts that I got from my husband and kids. And I thought I'd do a little bit of a writing sample with you all as well. So first things first, because I'm really wanting to get into sketching and watercolor painting. So my family got me this Derwent Academy pencils, and it comes with different, different leads. So that was the first thing that I got that I haven't even tried them yet, but I'm looking forward to using those. So that was the first thing. The second thing, this was a Christmas present I bought myself. This is the Twsbi Eco in cream and rose gold. Now, I sold my white rose gold and my smoke rose gold earlier in the year. And I guess because I had the Twsbi Diamond 580s in the white rose gold and the smoke rose gold, I thought I could let the Ecos go. But when I saw this beautiful cream and rose gold coming out, I thought, I resisted the indigo and the bronze one, but I could not resist this one. So I got this one with a medium nib. It is a beautiful pen, and the ink I bought myself was this Robert Oster Choc Pudding, and it goes beautifully together. Look how delicious that choc pudding is. So the reason I got a full bottle of this rather than just buying a sample first is because pen friend Tanya had a sample and she kept writing with it in her letters to me. And I thought, this would be a fun thing to do. She's probably not inclined to buy a bottle of it herself. So what I did was I bought it with the idea that I would share a really large sample of it with her so she could have it as well. So it's just the most gorgeous colour. I'm really pleased with it. So that was my Christmas present to me. Simon and the kids also gave me, I've never had one of these before. It's Midori 5-year diary. It comes with a hard cover. Just move that there for now. It's a really beautiful little notebook. It comes with a cloth bound finish. It has gold foiling on it. It's by Midori, as I said. And then it comes with this little jacket, so I just cut the jacket out and put that on the inside. I haven't started it yet because it starts on the 1st of the year. But it goes, this is going to be really, really nice to fill out each year and each day. I'm going to put it beside my bed, as a lot of other people do. So I haven't put any details in there yet. So that's my new 5-year diary that I'll be adding to my planner lineup this year. So I'm very excited about that. Let's see if I can get it back in the box. Oh, yeah. Yep. So is that kind of out of focus with all of this, aren't I? And lastly but not least, I got this beauty. It came in this beautiful padded pen sleeve from, you guessed it, Just Turnings. So it's got like a beautiful sort of, almost like a felt, not a felt, but like a flannel sort of material on the inside. Has this gorgeous yellow patterned fabric on the outside. It kind of throws off those vintage vibes, if you will. It's really pretty. Anyway, I saw this blank and I hadn't seen it before, and Stephen said he's had it for a while, but when he was showcasing all these pens, I saw this one and it is a Brooks blank. It is called Elven Wood, and it just has the most beautiful hues of cream, caramel, dark chocolate, and it's done with a matte finish, and it just feels so beautiful in the hands. It really does. Anyway, for those of you that don't know, Stephen has recently started putting, if you requested, of course, Mr. Cypress nibs on his pens. And he reached out to me about some other nibs, which that'll be a whole separate video. But I asked him how much it would be for a 14 karat gold Mr. Cypress nib. And so that's what I went with. It's a beautiful nib. It is a medium nib. It writes incredibly well. So I'm so glad that, because I've got these beautiful bespoke hand-turned pens, and a lot of them just have medium nibs on them, which write wonderfully. Do not get me wrong, they write beautifully, but I thought I just wanted this one to be a little bit more special. And browns are not usually my thing, but I loved this one. It kind of reminded me a little bit of an iced coffee, just before you start mixing it all together, and the milk sort of starts mixing with the coffee, if that makes sense. That's what it reminds me of. So, and I'll tell you what I've got that one inked with in a minute. So I'll just put these to the side, and I'll put Stephen's details down below too, because he makes beautiful pens. He's a fellow Aussie, so he lives north of me in Brisbane, Australia. So he has some beautiful blanks, and just this year he and his wife have started turning their own blanks as well, which is, they've come out with some beautiful mixes. So let's do a bit of a writing sample. Oh, and the reason I've got this is because I have to remind myself to talk about that, because I always forget. Well, not always, but most of the time I forget. So I'll write with this one first. So this is the Twsbi Cream Rose Gold with a medium nib, and it's just beautiful, and I'm really enjoying this choc pudding in it. So this is the Twsbi Eco in cream and rose gold. I hope you guys are in view and you can see this. Cream and rose gold. It has a medium nib on it. There must be some hand oils on the page because it's not writing well over there. Inked with Robert Oster. Yeah, there's oils on the paper. That's why I always put something under my hand, because if you get hand oils on your paper, which is just natural, you know, I'm not talking about having, you know, lathering your hands up in hand cream just before you do a video. I'm just talking about natural hand oils. If they go on the paper that you're writing on, say I was just to write like this, when you use, oh, listen to me having problems getting my words out. When you use fountain pen ink, it can sometimes almost resist the paper because of those hand oils, if that makes sense. So, and I think that's what it's doing over there, because you'll see over here, the line's a lot thicker, and then it's almost like finding it hard to put the ink down on the paper over there on the right. So I love this chocolate pudding ink. It's just a delicious colour, pardon the pun. So cream, rose gold with Robert Oster Choc Pudding. Actually, we're going to have a bit of a dessert day today. So that's the first one. So that's that. Now this Just Turning's Elvenwood blank or Elvenwood pen. It has the medium 14 karat gold Mr. Cypress nib, and I've put Robert Oster toffee in that one. See, I told you we're having a dessert kind of day. We're having choc pudding and toffee. So this is Just Turnings. This is a Brooks blank, and it's the Brooks Elvenwood with a medium 14 karat Mr. Cypress nib. Oh, it just writes so beautifully. You probably can't tell on the camera, but to write with it, it feels different. And it is inked with Robert Oster toffee. Just beautiful. When I was looking for this coloured ink, you know, this sort of cappuccino, sort of coffee coloured, I tried quite a few inks. There was a Colourverse one that I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Coffee Break or something. So I tried that one, and I tried the Robert Oster Cafe Crema, and I tried the Robert Oster toffee. And out of the three of those, I liked the toffee the most. And I've got it here. I've only got half a bottle left, so it's had a good going. And I only got it at the beginning of the year, so. Or did I get it at the end of last year? I might have got it at the end of last year, but really used it a lot this year and have absolutely loved using it. So isn't this pen gorgeous? It's beautiful. And I'm trying to keep it in its pouch too, so I don't ruin it or let it roll off a table or anything like that. Now these aren't really Christmas gifts, but I found these on Temu, I think it is, and I got 5. So this one, they're complete Sailor Pro Gear Slim ripoffs. No two words about it. This is, I think they called their winter one or something. It's kind of got like a little red sort of, I don't know even if you can see that. It's like a little red sparkle or something through the resin. And it's got black hands, gold hardware, and I think, yeah, this one came with a fine nib. And then I got a yellow one that has sparkles in it and a clear one, and I've mixed those two. And then I got this one, which is like almost like a semi sort of transparent look. It's like a navy and a smoke colour, and I mixed those around too. So I've put the other two aside to give as gifts. But this one has an extra fine nib on it. So, and I wasn't sure how I was going to like that, but we'll do a little writing sample with those as well. So, first one. And so the reason behind getting these two is I enjoyed, where is it? Yeah. I enjoyed this little gin house so much. And it's got a fine nib on it as well, and it writes really well. But the whole idea with these is so I can take them like away with me and not worry about them too much if I lose them. I also wanted to use these 4 different colorways and swap them around and change them and sort of frankenpen them a little bit myself. And I'm glad that I did that, and I'm pleased with how they turned out. And then this one I just got as more of a neutral pen. My idea behind this was I thought I might actually fill it with my Pilot Namiki Black and just keep it purely for my 5-year diary. I haven't decided for sure yet. So that was the reasoning behind getting these pens. I wanted to be able to take them away and not worry about them so much. So let's do a little writing sample with those as well. So I don't even know what we'll call this one. Will we call it winter? We'll call it winter. So it writes really well. I'm sure you're hearing some feedback, but it actually writes surprisingly well. So this is a Jayne 82. Let's just call it winter. Winter. It has a fine nib and it is inked with, yep, that's right, Pilot, Oroshizuku, Sutsuji, so, and as I said, I was quite surprised. These pens were less than $10. So if you want to try fountain pens, they're actually not a bad way. Oh, I can't even get my words out. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so tired. They're not a bad way to actually try them out. So this is another Jayne 82. I'm going to call this one Sunflower, I think. I tend to give these little Jayne names. This one also has a fine nib and it is inked with Teranashi Nostalgic Honey. So the pen is actually keeping up quite well. The ink flow is pretty good. So I'm pleased with that. Now this last one, I'm really happy with these color choices. The dark blue with the smoke. It makes it look like quite a sophisticated, my hand's bleeding. How did I do that? It kind of looks quite sophisticated to me. I like this. So this is, once again, Jayne 82. What will we call this one? I don't know what I'm going to call this one. Storm. This one has an extra fine nib. And I don't usually like fines or extra fines, but I find these Jayne write a little bit broader than what a Japanese extra fine or fine would. This is inked with Pilot, Oroshizuku, Kirasami. There we go. So that's the 3 Jayne. I'm actually really pleased with them. So, and if they break, I'm not going to be devastated. Then of course we've got our Twsbi Eco in cream rose gold. And we cannot forget the beautiful Just Turnings Brooks Blank Elven Wood. They're just gorgeous. Really, really happy with them. I can see myself writing with these and enjoying them for the next month or forever actually, but I've got them inked up and I will use them for the month of January. I know I will. So, but anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you to everyone who subscribes and who comments and gives me a thumbs up. It's all very much appreciated. And before I forget, I'll pop the details of Stephen of Just Turnings down below. He has an Instagram account, and so you can contact him over there, or I believe he's on Facebook as well. And before I forget, so Atlas Stationers, I'm an affiliate with them. I have a coupon code whereby you can get yourself 10% off. There are some exclusions. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head what they are. But they're a family-owned business in Chicago. They do online, so you're able to buy from, I think, just about anywhere in the world. And so with my coupon code, you can get 10% off. I'll pop all those details down below as well. I believe they're having some massive sales at the moment, and coming into the new year. So hop on and have a little look and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope wherever you are in the world, you're staying safe and being kind to yourself, and I will see you back here next time. Bye.